Welcome back, folks, to Chumash and Rashi, to the weekly Torah portion, Parshas Nasso. We're the sixth reading in Bamidbar Numbers, chapter 7, verse 42. We continue, which began on the first day of Rosh Chodesh Nisan, the first day of the month of Nisan, the inauguration of the altar, and the gifts of the heads of each tribe, each and every day from the 1st of Nisan until the 12th. And now we're holding by the 6th. The 6th offering from the 6th leader in order of the way they traveled, started with Nacho, the leader of the tribe of Yehuda. So all we have today is Chumash, but no Rashi, right? Well, we'll get a little flavor from the Rebbe's teachings. Okay, B'yayim Ashishi, on the 6th day, Nasso Livnei God, the leader, the chieftain, to the sons of God, the tribe of God, Eliasaph ben Duel. Eliasaph, the son of Duel. Carbonai, his offering, Kairos Kesef, Kairos bull, Kesef made of silver, Achas 1, Shloishim Umeya. Huh?
Beginning of class.
Yes. And?
There's a lady here who got married, your sister?
My cousin.
Cousin got married 50 years ago. She wants to come on Sunday and visit. So she's looking what hours are open. How can she reach you by phone?
What's her number? And I'll call her, so she'll have my number.
Okay. What do you want? Oh, mine?
Yes. Hello.
514.
258
9310.
9310.
Yeah.
I just called you.
Not doing anything.
258 9310.
Yeah.
Now it should.
Ah, there we go. Okay, yeah.
And you are none other than?
Well, my name is Valerie. But my cousin, and she's in British Columbia, is Elena. Have you received any phone message? Did you hear anything? Because she tried calling from there. And she said no one got back to her, so.
What did she call? It's a holiday the last 2 days.
She said she tried calling and.
Again, your name is?
Valerie.
Valerie?
Yeah, I told her I'll come on foot because I'm from here. Said I'm gonna come, I'm gonna see if I can. I came earlier and nobody answered, so I came back. I said, I'm gonna try and, I'll knock on a window if I need to, but. I tried and thankfully this gentleman was coming out. So.
All right. Okay, Valerie. So, yeah, you have my number now.
Okay, so. If they're coming in, she wants to come Sunday, which is anniversary and Father's Day, but. And
Right.
she wants to possibly visit. There's supposed to be a plaque somewhere, I don't know if it's with his name.
Can we
or
I'm going to call you afterwards. We're just
Okay.
online teaching right now. Okay?
All right, well, thank
All
you
right.
very much.
Thank you, Valerie. Be well. Okay.
Online?
Huh?
Is that online?
Yes. So his offering is a kaira is a bowl, kesef made out of silver, achas 1, shloishim umeya mishkala, it's 130 its weight, mizrak echad. And then a mizrak is a basin, sprinkling basin, it translates over here. Yeah. Shivim shekel, its weight is 70. Almost half the weight of, right? B'shekel HaKodesh, in the holy shekel. Shneim, both of them, Malayim, so listen, both of them were filled with soilus. Soilus is fine flour. Belula mixed b'shemen with olive oil. Lemincha for a meal offering. Kaf achas zahav meleya keteris. Next verse. Kaf is a spoon. So those are two different types of bowls, right? That had flour in them mixed with olive oil to make a meal offering. And then kaf achas, a spoon, one spoon, asara zahav, that is not kesef, not silver, but gold. Right, 10 Malaya keteris, it's full with incense. Right, it weighed 10 shekel. Huh?
Where do you get the money?
Where they get the money?
From the tribe.
And they went out of Egypt with great wealth, remember?
So he personally did this?
And this is his personal offering, yes.
Thank you.
Par echad, together with that, a young bull, one. Ben Bakr, that's how you know it's a, par is ayal echad, one ram. Keves echad, one lamb. Ben shnasei li'oila, that is a year old, for a burnt offering. Sirizim echad lachatas, and a young goat, he-goat, meaning a male goat, right? As a sin offering. For the peace offering, so you have a burnt offering, you have the three basic types, right? And for the peace offering, Boker Shnayim, 2 oxen, Elim Chamisha, 5 rams, Atudim, Chamisha, and Atudim is he-goats, is 5. The Kvasim, 5 lambs, Bnei Shana, that are a year old, Kvasim Bnei Shana, that are a year old, Chamisha, 5. Say Karban, and this was the offering of who? None other than Eliasaph ben Duel, the son of Duel.
That's over $10,000.
Huh?
Over $10,000.
Over $10,000. Okay. They weren't cheap. They weren't cheap people. Guess what? Vayayim Ashvi, on the 7th day, Nasi, the leader, Livnei Ephraim, to the sons of Ephraim, Elishama ben Amihud, Elishama the son of Amihud, Karban Karas, Karas Kesef Achaz. His offering was also 1 bowl of silver that weighed Shloishim Umeya, 30 and 100 Mishkala is its weight. Mizrak Echad, and a sprinkling basin, Kesef, I made out of silver, Shivim shekel, 70 shekel, B'shekel HaKodesh, in the holy shekel. Shneihem, both of them, Malayim, are filled, sightless, with fine flour, Belula, mixed, B'shemen, with olive oil, Lemincha, for a meal offering, Kafach HaSasora, and a spoon that was 1 Asara Zov, 10, the weight of 10, silver shekels of gold. Right, the shekel is a weight. Zahav melekter is filled with incense. Par echad, 1 ben bakar, 1 young bull. Ayel echad, 1 ram. Keves echad, 1 lamb. Ben shnosa, there's a year old laila for a burnt offering. Sirizim echad lachatas, and a young goat, he-goat.
Are these the first sacrifices?
Huh?
Are these the first sacrifices in the temple?
Yes. I mean, this is now the 7th day.
Okay.
But it's, yeah. So he go for a sin offering, Lezevach HaShlomim, verse 53, and the peace offering, Boker Shnayim, 2 oxen, Elim Chamisha, 5 rams, Atudim, he goats. Atudim is he goats, Chamisha, 5. Basim b'nei shana chamisha, and 5 lambs that are 1 year old. or in their first year, actually, not even a year old. Carbon, carbon, Elishama ben Amihud. This is the sacrifice of Elishama the son of Amihud. On the 8th day, the chieftain, the leader of the sons of Menashe, Gamaliel ben Paditzur, Midatzur, Gamaliel the son of Paditzur, Carbon Karis Kesev Achas, Shoshim Amishkal Amizrak Echad, Kesev Shim Shekel HaKodesh. So he brings a one bowl that is the weight of 130 shekel, and one sprinkling basin is weight of 70, and the holy shekel. Both of them are filled with soilis. What's soilis? Fine flour, belula, mixed with shemen. With shemen is olive oil and mincha for the meal offering. And 1 spoon that is the weight of 10 silver shekel made out of gold. Malay hectares is filled with incense. Parechad ben Shana ben Bakar, and a young bull. Ayal echad, 1 ram. Kebes echad, 1 lamb. Ben Shnotze, that is within the year for a burnt offering. Tirizim echad lechatos, and 1 he goat for a sin offering. That was before it was burnt offering. That was a sin offering. The 59, and for the peace offering, 2 oxen, elim chamisha, 5 rams, atudim chamisha, and 5 he goats for kibosim b'nei shana chamisha, and lambs that are within the year 5. Zekar ben Gamliel ben Pedatzur, and this is the offering of Gamliel, son of Pedatzur. Where's the Gamliel? Where's the Gamals? That's their ancestor. And the 9th day, Nasso Libnei Binyamin, the chieftain, to the sons of Binyamin, Avidan ben Gidoinim. His offering was a bowl of 1 bowl of 130, the weight in silver, Mizrak Echad, and 1 sprinkling basin, Kesev Shivim Shekel HaKodesh, the weight of 70 in silver, according to the holy shekel. Both of them were filled with fine flour mixed with olive oil for the meal offering. And 1 spoon made out of gold, that it was the weight of 10 shekel, that is filled with incense. And 1 young bull, 1 ram, and 1 lamb, that is within the year for a burnt offering, and a he goat for the sin offering, and for the peace offering, 2 oxen, elim chamisha, 5 rams, atudim chamisha, 5 he goats, kvosim b'nei shana chamisha, and lambs within the year 5. And this is the offering of Avidan, the son of Gidaini. Asiri, on the 10th day.
First offering, not a sin offering,
Burnt offering. Burnt means it's completely burnt on the altar. Sin offering means the Kohanim have a part of it. Peace offering, the Kohanim have a part of it, and the one who brings it has also a part of it.
But the first one's not a sin offering, it's not a peace offering.
Called a burnt offering, completely to Hashem.
It's called the burnt offering.
Oila, like the word aliyah. It all goes up in smoke. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. We're verse 66 on the 10th day. Dawn, on the 10th day, the chieftain, the head of the sons of Dan, Achiezer ben Aminishadai, the son of Amishadai, Karman Karvus Kesav Achaz, Shloishim Amishkala. His offering is a bowl that's made out of silver, one that's a weight of 30 and 100. Its weight. I just translated in a
Verse.
well, no, I translated in the way it's written in the Hebrew, not the way it's translated in the English, right? Mizrak, a sprinkling basin, echad one. Kesev, made out of silver, shivim 70 shekel, that's the weight of 70 shekel, but shekel, according to the holy shekel. Shneim, both of them, malayim, filled, silas, with fine flour, belula, mixed with bashemen, with olive oil, lemincha, for the meal offering. Right? Kaf, a spoon, achas, one, asara, 10, zohov, made out of silver, malaya, that is filled, keteris, with incense. Par, a young, well, a bull, echad, one, ben bakar, that is the son of a bakar, meaning the son of an ox, meaning that it's young. Ayel, a ram, echad, one. Kevas, a lamb, echad, one. Ben shnosai means in its first year, la'ila, for a burnt offering. Sirizim, echad lechatais, a he-goat, one for a sin offering, and for the peace offering, bakar shnaim, 2 oxen, elim chamisha, 5 rams, atudim chamisha, 5 he-goats, kvasim, lambs b'nei shana, that are a year old. Within it, for chamisha, 5 zekarb, on this is the offering Achiezer ben Amishadai. 72 rather, b'yom ashtei asar. By the way, this is a famous mimer that the Rebbe is on these words, because this is the 11th day. What day? Of Nisan, right? B'yom ashtei asar. B'yom ashtei asar. What's the 11th of Nisan? What's the significance? The Rebbe's birthday. The Rebbe has a whole mimer that we've learned in the past on this verse. On the 11th day, Yoim. Okay. Yeah. Nasi livnei Asher, the chieftain, to the sons of Asher, Pagiel ben Achran, Pagiel the son of Achran. Karbanai karas kesef achashreishim mishkalo. His offering is 1 silver bowl, 130 its weight. Mizrak chad kesef shivim b'shekel hakodesh, and 1 sprinkling basin. It's of silver. Its weight is 70, with according to the holy shekel. Shnei malei keteris. Both of them are filled with Seilis belula b'shem lemincha, with fine flour that is mixed with olive oil for the mincha. Kafach hasasar zav melei keteris, and 1 spoon that is made from gold, the weight of 10 shekel, silver shekel, filled with incense. Par echad ben bakar ayel echad kebes echad ben shnasa liyela, 1 young bull, and 1 ram, and 1 lamb within the year for burnt offerings. And a he-goat for a sin offering, 1. And for the peace offering, 2 oxen, elim chamishav, 5 rams, atudim chamishav, 5 he-goats, kvasim, lambs, and a shanav within the year, chamisha, 5, Zekarbon Pagiel ben Achron. This is the offering of Pagiel, the son of Achron. V'yoim Shnei Masar Yoim. And on the 12th day. Oh, 1 second. On the 12th day, Naphtali, the chieftain, the leader for the sons of Naphtali, Achi, Rai ben Einan, Achirad, the son of Einan. His offering is a 1 bowl of silver, 130 is its weight in silver and the shekel. And 1 sprinkling basin that its weight of silver, its weight of 70 shekel in the holy shekel. Both of them are filled with fine flour mixed with olive oil for the meal offering. Verse 80. Par echada. There's 1 spoon, the weight of gold, the weight of 10 is filled with incense. 1 young bull. 1 ram, keves echad, 1 lamb, within the year for a burnt offering series, and he goes for the sin offering, and for the peace offering, bakar shnaim, 2 oxen, elim chamisha, 5 rams, atudim chamisha, 5 he-goats, kvasim, lambs, b'nei shana, within the year, chamisha zekarbon achi rai ben Einan. Huh?
No meal offering.
Why?
Meal offering.
In 79 is the meal offering. Look at 79.
Okay. And also
Shabbos.
for a sin offering, it's just 1 ego. I mean, it's the least amount that they're sacrificing out of all the sacrifices.
What?
The sin offering was the least amount that
Right.
they had to offer out of all the sacrifices.
Yes.
That meant they didn't sin so much.
What?
Does that mean they didn't sin that much?
Good question. I don't know if that's what it means. Okay, let's see what the Rebbe has to share with us. Okay. So the 7th day was the chieftain for Ephraim. So The Midrash says, following folks, the Midrash says that the one that prefaces Hashem will be rewarded. So the Midrash says that that's speaking about Yosef, because he observed Shabbos before the mitzvah was given, even though so did his father, grandfather, and great-grandfather. So I'm not certain what that means exactly. Maybe because he did it under, very difficult circumstance, being, in prison and so on. He kept Shabbos, Yosef. So God says, since you kept Shabbos even before it was given, I'm adding this because of the harsh circumstance. Medrash doesn't say that, but I'm not clear what the meaning over here is. In any case, so God says, I'm going to pay you back. How am I going to pay you back? Your son, which is Ephraim, right? And Menashe, but here, Ephraim, that he will bring the offering on Shabbos. So Ephraim is the seventh chieftain to bring on the seventh day. The inauguration began on Sunday. Rosh Chodesh that year of Nisan was on Sunday. And the seventh day, Shabbos, Ephraim brought. So that was sort of, if you will, a repayment to Yosef, that his son would bring the offering on Shabbos. So the Rebbe asks a question. Why would that be the reward for Yosef for his observance of Shabbos, that his offspring, or from his tribe, right, they would bring a Shabbos, they would bring an offering on Shabbos, which generally speaking, the slaughter of animals and everything that's done is the profaning of Shabbos, right? How's that like bringing out his observance, that bringing the offering on Shabbos? Now, in the Holy Temple, you're allowed to bring and slaughter the animal on Shabbos and put it on the altar and all those things that you're not allowed to do, but the offerings on the altar of that are for the community, not personal, but for the community, can be done on, and not can be done, is to be done on Shabbos. So he says the explanation as follows. Thank you. So there's two ways that you can look at the fact that certain things, when it comes to Shabbos, you can do, like pikuach nefesh. Let's say there is a life at stake, right? So on Shabbos, right, you are a Chal Shabbos. You are profaning the Shabbos in order to save a life, right? That you're obliged to do that. So you can see this in two ways. There's two ways to understand this. One is that it is an obligation on the individual right? On keeping Shabbos, that you have to push it aside. And you push it aside. You have an obligation. This act of, let's say, pikuach nefesh, of a life in danger on Shabbos, so it becomes a responsibility upon you, and as a result, you have to push aside Shabbos. Or you could look at it that it's not about the person that you have to set it aside because that's your responsibility, but these actions, right, that would be normally profaning Shabbos. Are separated from the observance of Shabbos itself. Just like the observance of Shabbos tells us that we have to withhold from doing these things normally, right? But in these circumstances, it obligates us to do these things. Others, it's not about the person, it's about the object of Shabbos. So according to Midrash over here, so it's not that the leader of the tribe of Ephraim on Shabbos is permitted because that the sacrifice itself is pushing aside the Shabbos, but it's Shabbos itself that is setting it aside. In this instance, that when you bring an offering, that it is permissible. Hmm. So it's not like it's the holiness of Shabbos is saying that how do you observe the holiness of Shabbos is by saving the life, or in this sense, how do you observe the holiness of Shabbos? By bringing the offering. So it's giving you an added way to add in the holiness of Shabbos. It's not like, okay, Shabbos is being set aside now because of a life in danger, or the offering is we've set aside Shabbos for the offering. No. This is an expression of the holiness of Shabbos, that you save a life and you bring the offering. And therefore it becomes now a reward for the descendants of Yosef, for the tribe of Yosef, for his keeping of Shabbos, right? That he added something in keeping Shabbos when it wasn't obliged. So there's something added here, and that Ephraim is bringing it on Shabbos because he's bringing that this is a Shabbos adding something to Shabbos, that the sacrifice is not pushing it away. Very fine, refined distinction there. All right. Tanya coming up.
Thank you.